Well, December's almost over, which means January is right around the corner. With that comes the new year. That means I'm going to spend the solid first 6 months of the year remembering to write 24 as the date instead of 23. In today's video, we're going to give you a recap of our 2023 in the form of a mountain, a river, and a valley. I'm going to preface this video by saying these won't be our actual valleys because this isn't that kind of parasocial relationship. Y'all don't need to know everything about us. Help us end the year off right by clicking that subscribe button, sharing, and commenting on this video.
Okay, so going in order, my mountain. I was blessed with so many wonderful
Not trying to
opportunities.
brag.
I'm not
bragging.
not bragging, but I got 4 iPhones. No, I'm just kidding. The new kitten that I
Yes, the new
got.
kitten.
Of
course.
Minty. She's actually running around right now. I wanted to get a new cat because we live in an apartment now and I can have a cat other than the dorm we lived in last year.
Actually, a prison cage.
Boo. I've been wanting a cat, so I got a cat. And I wanted her to be a Christmas kitty. Checked out the area. I went to Petco, PetSmart, shelters, and then I finally decided on the shelter that's near where we live. She definitely is a kitten, but she's also very, very sweet. Like, I've been home all week and she just sleeps with me on the couch. She just lays on top of me and sleeps. Another mountain that I'm just gonna quickly throw in there is I had massive amounts of S all the time.
S!
That's point number 3 that I had on my mountain.
Oh yeah, I was like every night you were out somewhere.
Every night, yeah, my body count actually reached 365. Well, by the end of the year, we're hoping it will be 365. A new partner each night. Massive amounts of S, so. Moving on to the valley.
Messy valleys.
Messy, yeah, she's a messy girl. She's a dusty girl edition.
She's not. Dusty girl aesthetic. She's keeping it real, guys. Femcel core.
Ew.
It's not counting. She was like a self-proclaimed femcel.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking, we don't have to do that, guys.
Like, you don't have to self-proclaim. Like, no one is putting a gun to your head.
We could just be normal. You don't need to say that to
I'm
yourself.
a self-proclaimed femcel.
Like, okay.
Basically, I'm airing this out right now. I was having coffee with my friend, and it had been a few hours, and I was like, okay, I have to go to the bathroom. And the way that this coffee shop is set up, there are like 2 big rooms. Each room has a bathroom, but there's no hallway to the bathroom. It's just a big room and then a door and then the bathroom. And so you open the door and then you're in the bathroom. You know, I thought I had locked the door. Everyone has a moment of weakness when...
The vulnerability of being in a bathroom.
There's a lot of vulnerability. And you know what? Was it entirely my fault? Yes. Am I going to be upset with the man who opened the door, by the way, because it was like it's just like a bathroom for anyone? Am I going to be upset with him because he ripped the door open? Yes. Because personally, when I am entering the bathroom...
Did he knock?
No.
That's where he went wrong.
He didn't...
Even if he thought it had one of those vacant things...
Still open it slowly.
Yes,
and
always.
Just every time that I go to a public restroom, and if it's like a door,
yeah,
there's
like
a lock,
not a stall.
I will... also in stalls. I will slowly...
I always check underneath.
Slowly...
Yes,
I check underneath.
Look under for shoes.
I look under, and then I slowly open it.
Because you never know someone could be in there.
Could have forgotten to lock it.
Because that has happened to me many a time.
This happened to me the first time when I was like 7 in a cheeseburger store. Literally a core memory. Like one of the most vulnerable, humiliating moments of my life, and I just recreated it like a month ago. Not even, like 2 weeks ago.
But you know, that's kind of the beauty of being human is that you're gonna get walked in on at some point.
And the worst thing is it was like it's finals week, so everyone and their mother
is in that coffee shop,
like to the brim. I was like sitting on the windowsill the whole time I was there, which I love to do, but still there was not even a table. And so when he whipped the door open, it was just me and then the crowd of people sitting outside, and then the guy who just didn't say anything. He didn't say sorry. He didn't like go like, oh, excuse, like, oh, like I would be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like so sorry, like so sorry, and then I would leave.
Yes,
I would leave.
Yes.
I would go actually so far as I would go to another restaurant with bathrooms just so I could use that bathroom, and then I'd come back to the coffee shop and go to the other room.
But I would not.
I walked out. He was sitting on the couch right outside, head in hands. I was like,
why was he like having? He was like,
it was like I violated him. Like, I feel like I violated him, even though it's simply not what happened.
Yeah.
Also, I do want to make the clarification that I was not sitting on the toilet. I was in between. I was walking from toilet to sink, about to wash my hands.
That's
so I
what
was
makes
standing.
it better. And also, if you were standing, why did he have such a,
I don't know. He had such.
Yeah.
He was like, oh my, like I was like, girl, you
it's
could
fine.
not have. And then I said sorry when he opened the door. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Because like, what about?
No, because if he
Pure
also, silence from him.
Literally,
He's just
and then I walked out, and he just like was like kind of looking at me, like kind of like glancing over at me, and I was like,
okay.
I'm so sorry again. And then I just like ran. I literally ran out the store, and I got my friend, and I said, we have to leave right now. And she was like, why? And then I said, I will tell you after I get out. And then I told her. My river, I think I'm gonna go with Matt Maltese live. Seeing Matt Maltese live in the year.
It's happening.
And also Leve, I'm very excited to see Leve as well. It's happening. But Matt obviously is
Yes, if anyone saw our Spotify video, then you would already know.
Multiple times this year, I would just watch his live recordings and just cry, because like each song would come on and I would just picture me listening to it live. I was like, he'll never tour near me, like it's never gonna happen.
That's kind of the beauty of
That's the
him
beauty
getting bigger.
of yes.
Is coming to the South, because
Is him coming.
why does no one come to the South?
Yeah, no one ever does.
Even sometimes they don't even do Florida, and I'm thinking
That's crazy.
Why?
There are so
At least
many
hit Orlando.
people.
No,
Like,
literally.
there are so many people in the South.
Okay, now she does it.
Anyway, yeah, that's my MVR.
Yeah, MVR.
Welcome to our MVR.
MVR. So for my mountain, it is very similar to Liza's, but a little bit different, because this year I adopted Minnie, and you're probably wondering who's Minnie. If you watched the last video, you would know exactly who that is. She's my little Monchichi. So she's not alive, but she's alive in my heart, and I actually bring her everywhere. I got her in New York City.
Let me get this the Aki way.
Gen Z diet.
What?
Anyway, so I got her from New York City, which is also kind of a mountain for me. I'm not bragging at all, guys. It was literally so
blessed. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful.
I walked into the store and I was like, actually, the reason I walked in is because I saw the Monchichis on the side, and obviously Monchichis are very popular. So I was like, I need one. I need a Monchichi. So I walk in, they had like a wall of them, and they had this little tiny pink one on a keychain, and I really wanted it, but I was like, I also really want just like a full size one, and I don't think they had a full size pink one. So I got one named Minnie, and she has her little bows and her flower, and she's very cute. She literally has come with me on every single trip, or if I go out of town, anything like that, I bring her with me. My valley was that noise. I'm kidding.
That's your valley.
My valley was when over the summer I did some pet sitting, so I had to take care of a couple dogs, and I decided that I was going to house sit. One day I went to sleep and I had taken them all out. It was probably like 10 p.m. I struggled to go to sleep because they were scratching at the door and barking really loudly at each other. So I went to sleep, and then I got like kind of okay sleep. I woke up and I immediately went outside because the bathroom was outside, so obviously I had to do my morning bathroom, I don't even know, trip. And let's just say somebody else did their morning bathroom trip as well on the floor in the front.
It's always that with dogs.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, so this is very interesting. There was a huge puddle of pee. I literally let them out. They were old, and they were not puppies. They were not seniors. Yeah. They were like middle-aged dogs. They also did not go to the door when they needed to go to the bathroom, and
they just went to the bathroom.
Yeah, so because they kind of did that. So I had asked Maya to bring me some breakfast, like that morning after I cleaned everything up. So she came and brought some over, and while she was driving over to me, I had taken the dogs out again, and they all went. So I went and sat at the table and ate my breakfast and looked over to the front door. The smallest dog actively pooping and peeing on the floor after I let them out 30 minutes earlier. Didn't go over to the door, didn't bark at me, didn't come up to me. It was of like pure stubbornness and trying to get back because I wasn't the owner. Okay, for my river. Pass it away on. Okay.
Oh, I was like, I was really trying to rack my brain.
1 year, 3-piece anniversary.
Ooh, true.
And you may be saying like, okay, that's kind of cliche. Yeah, because you may hear that and just be like, okay, yeah, it's just a date. Like, we get it. 1 year's a lot, but also
just a date.
Let's just say it. You guys don't know.
They'll be 1 year old.
It'll be 1 year old, but you also don't know what we have planned for that. So you have no idea what's coming.
You have no idea.
So you better stick around.
Absolutely. And if this is your first video from us, please make sure to slap that subscribe button.
Actually, please subscribe, please watch, please share, because our last videos have been flopping.
Yeah, they've been flopping. But you know what? We do it for the love of the
honestly,
craft
it's
rather
also
than the love of the attention.
Putting in the work will get you somewhere.
And I know it will.
And it will.
So.
My mountain river Wait, that was kind of
MMVVR.
With my mountain and valley, I wanted to choose them because they kind of like are kind of like the same story, and so I thought it'd be funny. My mountain is, if y'all saw my Spotify, Clara was my top artist of this year, and so my mountain was getting to see her live. Basically, when Sling first came out in 2021, I was like, I have to see her, except I used to not really think that concerts was a thing you could go to until literally like our senior year. We were just having a conversation about this the other day. Then I went on her Instagram, but it was like a while after the tour had been announced because I didn't get that memo. So I didn't get to see her that year for that tour. I was very sad, to say the least, because I was like, when else am I going to see her? If anyone followed her during that time, like Rolling Stone article, she was like, I'm not sure if I'm going to be taking a break with music, whatever. So I was like, so there's literally no chance for me. She's never going to tour again. Or if she does, it's going to be like 20 years from now. Never going to get to hear a song off this album live. And then the Grand Reset concert series went to a certain undisclosed city. And we walked into the festival grounds, and this couple passed us, and they were like, you guys want these? And they're VIP wristbands. And we were like, sure. Because they were leaving and they didn't want to use them anymore. So we got to stand super close to the stage, which was amazing. And
that's good karma.
Good karma.
No,
good
actually,
karma right
though,
there.
because what mine mentioned is that we had an extra ticket and we weren't able to like sell it, so we just gave it to somebody out front, and she was like so happy and grateful.
Such
and that
good
was
karma.
enough. Like that was enough to honestly like I was
I was
fine with
not-
that because
I
she
was
was so
also-
happy.
yeah.
And then we literally like not even a few minutes later were able to get those VIP tickets.
I
for
heard those
free.
first few notes of Bambi, and let's just say tears came to my eyes. I was running over to the stage, and I was so happy. So yeah, that was amazing. And after her set, this is where my valley comes in. Boy Genius comes on after, in like probably like an hour. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and this does kind of tie into Liza's story because
We have
I
the
had an
same
extremely
valley.
unfortunate. I feel like I'm glad this was not a city I live in because I will never see this person again. So I go over, wait in the line, finally my turn, and these doors of the porta potties are weird. It was like you go inside and there's like 3 stalls. So I went in one of them, and basically it kind of locked like opposite than what you thought it would. Or I thought that I had locked it. Clearly I did not lock it. So I literally, for reference, because it's so hot, the outfit I'm wearing is a tank top and this tiny skirt. There is nothing covered.
Yeah, you're
And
exposed.
I have to
You're
go because I've been
vulnerable.
drinking water all day because it's so hot.
You have to.
And so
Wait, were you
mid-pee.
squatting?
Yeah, I was
Were you
squatting. I was
hovering?
not sitting on
Yeah,
that,
you were
that
hovering?
stall. I was
Okay,
not
yeah,
sitting.
so that's even more
That's
Yes,
even
even
more
more
vulnerable.
Yeah, because
you're like
like your knees.
you're like doing a workout to like try to like
Yes, exactly.
stay.
Because I'm not about to sit on that porta potty toilet. Literally mid-pee, the door, and I'm like, the girl opens it up, and she just stares there for a while. I am still peeing. I'm not gonna stop peeing. When you have to pee so bad and you're mid-pee, it's too late. You can't just stop. And I'm like, the way that the stall works and that moves, the door opens outward. So if you're on the toilet,
There's nothing you
Yeah,
can
you
do.
can't swing it back in.
You
yeah.
can't swing it back in. Like, she fully has the door in her hand. Way too long she's standing there staring at me. I was like, can you close the door? And then
It was
she closed
open
it.
for long enough to you to say a
Yes.
full sentence
Yes,
to say
so
can you
then-
close
yes.
the door?
Yes, I was like, because I thought that I was confused. I'm like, why aren't you
Yeah.
closing it? And then finally she said sorry and closes it. And I'm like, sitting there, I'm like, well, for one, I hope that she's not just standing out there still waiting for a stall when I'm done. Because that would be so awkward. Finished peeing, and then I gotta wash my hands. Yeah, that was my valley. I hope she gives her friends to say, oh my gosh, I feel so bad, because
Yeah, because that's what
the
you
reaction
should
that
say.
she gave was so. I'm hoping maybe she was a little day drunk or something. Because in your like right mind, would you leave the
What?
door open? So my
Speak.
river, similar to y'all's, kind of combining the two. The fun concerts that I get to go to next year. One of them being Matt. So excited! I love that we get to go together too because I'm just so excited.
I'm so excited!
Um,
I'm so excited!
And continuing with this channel, I am so glad that we started it this year, and I just think it's amazing that what we started, also because we've been wanting to do something like this so long, especially something art related together, and it's only the start.
I just can't wait to see where this channel goes in the new year.
We're gonna be making our own house with hotel.
Oh.
There will be a video on how to hotel,
Yeah.
so look forward to that next
Forward to
year
that.
in January, because that's when it comes out.
Proud of
It'll
us,
never
I'm
end.
proud of this family. I'm proud of this family we built. This family.
And yeah, thank you guys so much for like literally sticking around with us.
And we
you
love
guys
you
just found
guys.
us and you just comment on our stuff, and I'm so like glad that you guys enjoy our content because we truthfully just do this because we
It's fun.
think it's fun
And
and
they say, wow, they're so
yes, they're so
so
sexy
hot,
and
sexy,
cool, and it's
Oh
like
my god,
whoa.
and funny, and like I just need them. I need them.
Where are the 3P's edits?
No,
Our
actually-
voices only.